Yes. All right, let's see what's going to happen, babies. Stay tuned. So what do you want out of this? You're thinking your big prediction is what? Kingdom farts, more versus crap, more Nomura crap. David Dagata. How you doing, buddy? Oh god, I hate all that stuff Nomura makes. It's just like so out of touch with reality or anything. The big sandwich, eh? He should take a writing class. Like, just kind of learn the basics of what makes something interesting. I think it'd really help him. You know, I'd been singing for a long time. And then took singing lessons. And it really improved me. So I think Nomura would really benefit from it. Because there's a lot of fundamental things he doesn't do. In making things seem like logical or how to build tension and raise stakes and stuff. PlayStation boy? Well, I think I've always leaned towards a PlayStation. The Last of Us and Uncharted are games I'd never want to miss out on, but I'd never want to miss out on Breath of the Wild either. No, I think you have really low standards, Lena. Or you and him have like the same mutation in your brain or something. Even people who like Kingdom Hearts admit that it's garbage. I think they've stuck themselves with this touchpad. They thought that was going to be a bigger deal and they don't want to get rid of it. Alright, N64 versus PlayStation. You got your... The thing with it is that you got Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Pilot Wings, GoldenEye, the wrestling games, that's 6, Wave Race, the Star Wars X-Wing games. You like 10 games on the N64 that are fantastic. And then, I mean, those games are, GoldenEye doesn't really hold up, but Conker's Bad Fur Day. It had enough games. Like, how many games do you really need in a consoles? Especially when you were a kid. Here we go. Here we go. What the hell? That looks kind of cool. New Sonic. Oh yeah. Have your headphones on, baby. Pokemon Stadium. Great game. Jeremy B. It's a really weird musical edit. This kind of looks like
Oh,
You ever wonder, like, different choices, how we might have ended up?
no. I like the hand we've been dealt.
You, me, together, we were destined for something great.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was just sort of
Why
a
did I move here?
real quick thing.
I guess it was the weather. Or the... I don't know, that thing. That magic.
I thought we was trying to get out of this bullshit.
You sounding more and more like a snee-eye itch every day.
My job, my score, get your own.
All the rides are 50 cents, so take those ladies off the gym. Haven't had this much fun.
We should talk about work.
We out here gangbanging like it's 91.
I think they're gonna show it on PS5 and it's gonna look a lot better, maybe. So they're gonna like upscale the old games, maybe.
Get me a DJ.
Give me a hand with these bodies.
This cannot be traced back to me.
Champagne, anyone?
Just sort of smash things.
So now what?
Yeah. So what? Is that a lot? Is that a lot of in-game money? $1 million? That seems like a lot. That's funny. Rockstar doesn't usually use them for advertising.
It was great to kick today off with a look back at just some of the seminal moments of the last 25 years. And what better way to bridge our past and our future than with a game that's graced every PlayStation console, Grand Theft Auto. It's been a privilege partnering with Rockstar Games for many years now, and we're thrilled to open today with the news that that partnership will continue with PlayStation 5. It's now just over a year since we began sharing technical details of PlayStation 5, but today's the day that we've been looking forward to for years, when we get to show you just some of the games that demonstrate our belief that PlayStation 5 marks the biggest generational transition our industry has yet seen. The content we've curated for today's event showcases how PS5 has inspired developers to create new experiences that are transformative in how they look, sound, and feel. Enough from me. We're going to have the games do our talking.
I don't know, the graphics on that guy's face don't look very good. Let's get gooey. The graphics!
A hero's just someone who doesn't give up. Your dad said that. He was right. Now it's your turn. Go be a hero, Miles.
Whoa. Spider-Man.
Okay, let's do this.
Black Spider-Man matters. What was captured? That looked like a bunch of cutscenes.
今日は皆さんに僕らが作っている新しいグランツーリスモの情報をシェアできるということですごく興奮しています。今回のグランツーリスモはおそらくこれまでのねグランツーリスモの
This is gonna look good.
ファンの方が
Gran Turismo games always look
プレイした
impressive.
ら本当に嬉しいんじゃないかなっていう、キャンペーンモー
The
ドを
original
中心にした
Gran Turismo 1 still looks impressive.
ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
The real driving simulator. So this is the real 7. Because the last one was what? Gran Turismo Sport? Yeah. I mean, this is how it always is the first year of a new console. It's just sort of those bridge games, right?
You all right back there? No way.
It appears that the dimensions are collapsing on one another. If we cannot get to...
Right, the ship. I mean, we can't be that far.
I have it in my sights.
They have found us, Ratchet.
How do I steer this thing?
Ask nicely.
Slow down, please. That's not listening.
It looks nice, all the sort of shiny effects of the water.
The dimensions are weakening considerably. it is certainly not good.
Great!
Where are we?
Beats me.
How many arms you got, beast? We've been boarded! Get off me, ship, foul creature!
Yeah, I mean, what they should be showing off is, like Leonard is saying, the SSD is how fast can you bring in different things at different dimensions, having more things going on a screen at one time.
Ratchet, we are too late. Ratchet?
Who?
It's weird. It's kind of like you're talking about what makes PS5 the new thing.
Games. The entire studio is so excited to
But
be
we've
able to
just kind of
share with
seen
you a
some
first-ever
decent
look
game
at
stuff
Ratchet
so
and
far.
Clank Rift Apart, a brand new, full-length, interdimensional adventure built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5. We're doing things we've never been able to do before, like use dimensional rifts to be able to leap from planet to planet nearly instantly, or put ray trace reflections on Clank.
It's like the middle of his mouth is off-centered.
Previously unseen. Plus, Ratchet's all-new arsenal is more exciting than ever thanks to the DualSense controllers.
My mouth does that too.
Ratchet and Clank are near and dear to our hearts at Insomniac, and we can't wait to share more with you in the future. But for now, here's another look.
Did you see that?
I think if they're kind of going out of the way to say, this is the biggest jump we've ever seen in gaming for different consoles, you know, you want to see them like hammer on that a little bit more, you know. Now that'd be impressive. And the faces do kind of look like that too. I wouldn't be surprised if they said that. All of our faces are PS5. So is he gonna like fly through that dimension and boom end up in some sort of sea place? Or if they're doing like parodies of lots of different kinds of games, you know, like a parody of Cyberpunk, a parody of, well, I don't know, Pirates of the Caribbean, which is a pretty old property to be messing around with, but that'd be kind of neat. There's a lot of things going on the screen, falling apart, shadows, lighting. I'm not going to pretend to know a lot about the developmental stuff behind it, but there's a lot of stuff. Oh, okay, neat. Yeah, I guess like all those little things of watching things blow apart and flying everywhere. Whoa. It's a lot of little pieces. That probably all takes a lot of power. Captured on PS5. Okay, tell me what the console can do. Show me the power. Explain to me like I'm an idiot, because I am. Luminous. What is it? Tomb Raider? Looks kind of neat. A Square Enix big budget game exclusive for the PS5. You know it's gonna look amazing. That looked pretty cool. Oh, it's an old tech demo. I was kind of hoping for a new Mankind Divided. No, I mean a new Deus Ex. That's way better than Mankind Divided. This kind of looks like an ad for environmentalism you'd see before you watch a movie. Just some games for PS5 so far, Inky Boy. Cool. That could be nice. You can always tell once you see that kind of like slightly uncanny valley animation, then you know it's actually in the game and you're actually watching something be controlled around. Listen to that purr. Don't know much about that, but cyberpunk aesthetic and a cat. Gonna get a good reaction from people. I feel like this presentation is pretty all over the place so far. It started off with a pretty... That's just 4K Ultra, by the way, behind me. The really confusing GTA 5 thing. Ray tracing, it says. Haptic. Hapster feedback. Looking more and more like a Switch Pro controller. That's cool. Ah, they still have a headset jack. I'm glad they're not going to make you have like a USB headphone. Are you hearing any 3D audio?
Making games used to be about these constant trade-offs between the artistic vision and technical limitations.
Yeah.
With PS5, we're not going to be burdened like that. We're going to be able to realize our artistic vision a lot better. It's got a ton of horsepower, which is very easy to unlock, and it's a machine that's really easy to develop on. The PS5 will present a paradigm shift as to what players will come to expect from gaming. Will let us tell stories, make worlds, create gameplay that I think will truly captivate the player and really surprise quite a few people. Please take a look at this new franchise for Worldwide Studios, coming exclusively for PlayStation 5.
New franchise. Cool. They did Killzone Forever, Horizon, and now a new franchise again. Herman. Or does he... who... Yeah, he's the Horizon guy? Exclusions. Oh, space. I'm in.
Over and over, I relive my first moments on this alien planet.
Yes. Sci-fi planets.
The crash.
Ooh.
The attack. My death. The crash. The attack. My death. Trapped in this endless cycle. Each time I awake, this planet seems somehow different.
Yeah.
As if changing. This world
This looks
is
good.
becoming part of me. Infecting my mind.
Yeah.
My memories. The longer I spend here,
Thanks, Jeremy.
the more I can feel my sanity slip away.
Yeah. Going insane. Things changing.
Lose hope. My only choice is to keep fighting. To keep looking for answers. My only hope is to break the cycle. Before the cycle breaks me.
And you know, they're finally responding to that 50-year-old white woman crowd that has just been yearning to be represented in games. Finally, a game for them. For the Ellen DeGeneres out there who long to see themselves represented in games. Dark sci-fi games. Yeah, exactly. Actually, Horky was just talking about that with us, like, big on the indie showcase, huge epic music for a little tiny indie game. Who's this, Tony the Tiger? Name that mascot. Michael Corey. Oh, yeah. Sack boy. Sort of like a Yoshi Mario style platformer. Things made out of like tangible organic materials. Like a Yoshi's Woolly World, but kind of like a Mario 3D World style camera and platforming. 2 players. I wonder if they gave up on Knack and they just went with the sack. She's there for the EDM raver crowd. Four-player co-op and races. I like that song. With the Morse code. That looks decent. Multiplayer, hero class. What is it? Like a 3D Smash Bros or something? Oh, yeah. So sort of like a Rocket League meets online hero-based multiplayer MOBAs. It's kind of like they took Rocket League and everything else that's popular, put it all together. Like the sort of the body language and the way the characters are designed, the big smiley faces and the attitude of them is so like, put this on Twitch. Wow. Oh, weird font. It makes it look very cheap. Yeah. Did anyone answer Michael, Corey? You didn't miss much, Michael. They showed Ratchet and Clank.
Hello, everyone. My name is Josh Greer, and this is my brother Mike. We're from Ember Lab, a small team with a background in film and animation.
And we're very excited today to share with you the first look at our new game. It's a story full of adventure and charm that has themes in personal growth and redemption. So please enjoy.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
I know you are kind.
Yeah, new Ratchet and Clank.
You sense the power that flows through this land. Yet, you do not fully understand it. Driven by the belief that
Looks like the Ori laser, eh?
spirits. But you cannot hide your weakness from me. You have no power here, Kenna.
I didn't really get a good feel for
You
what that
ever
was.
feel like you're just waiting for a sign?
Yeah.
To do that thing you've always meant to do. Sometimes I feel like I'm just standing on the edge of doing great things. But something's holding me back. Maybe it's just nerves. Maybe it's the fear that I'll never be as good as what I imagine, when I'm still just standing on the edge. But if we've got nothing else to lose, might as well jump.
Straight from Tumblr. That's a great way to put it. Well, I guess is that going to be like a visual novel type thing or coming of age something or other? They just sort of showed like it doesn't look like the game would be like that.
Hi, I'm Lorne Lanning, and I'm here to share with you a game that I've been dying to make.
Jack Packard's
It's an
favorite.
emotionally engaging story where rescuing is rewarding, failure is devastatingly hilarious, and the memories should last you a lifetime. Take a look.
Yeah, definitely Life is Strange vibes. sort of the coming of age emotional heaviness. More Oddworld, more
No
Oddworld.
longer a slave, Abe. They believed, trusted, followed, and it led them here. You may have escaped the murderous blades.
The heroes have big eyes, and the villains have small eyes.
People is up to you.
Why does every game have to have the same music? What is it? It's like Hans Zimmer Inception music. Yeah.
You must find your full voice.
Whoa. Yeah, why don't they ever open their mouths? Seems like a pretty easy thing to rip. The music to me doesn't seem like
PlayStation
Oddworld.
5によって我々の考える東京のビジュアルを実現できました。今までに見たことのない東京の魅力を見て、聞いて、感じることができます。これからお見せするのはゴーストワイヤー東京の
Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably why
初
the
のゲーム
pain.
プレイ動画です。
Sorry, you probably can't see what
ス
this
ーパ
guy's
ーナチュラ
saying.
ルでミステリアスな東京、そこに潜む驚異と美しさを感じ取っていただけると思います。ぜひお
What
楽
does
しみ
Tango
ください。
make? It's going to be a very American game. Tango. Ghostwire Tokyo? I'm in on that name.
You see things others can't.
This looks nice.
Hear threats others don't.
Okay.
Fight when others won't. It's up to you to save Tokyo.
Ooh. Kind of looks like a Overwatch. Who's the character in Overwatch that's doing that? Oh, Bethesda. Yeah, you guys were right. That looks pretty strong. Pretty interesting. Original. Visceral. Oh, it's the guy in Overwatch, Zenyatta? Looks like an indie game with the textures, but an interesting one, a dark one. Oh, really? I like that. They don't have many games, Super Brothers. They did that Sword and Sorcery and what else? That I would check out. Though yeah, it does kind of seem like you get scared when you see an indie team trying to pull off this big, long, like a big epic kind of space exploration.
Stretch, no limousine. If you're talking one that's gotta intervene, I'm the biggest one of those you ever seen. I'ma need a crown. I'm the only one that ever held it down at the tip top. People flip flop every day, not I. Top 5, I'm a big shot. I'm the one that wanna take the big shots. Big balls, big rings, big rocks, big bag, big moves, big cars, big man, big plan. Get lost in this wall. Look at me now, can't hold me down. So give me the crown. Make way for the tank.
Is there anything more generic than saying become unstoppable? Oh, you get to become unstoppable? Oh, because in normal life I'm so stoppable. Is that a single player game or a multiplayer game? I guess single player. It's kind of like Gearbox's version of Dark Souls. Or is it going to be, yeah, more Borderlandsy? Oh, I like this. Oh, yes. Another Disaster Piece soundtrack? I'm in. A black hole. Saint Waka de Paul, welcome. Okay, Yoda. You will be. I think it's just more like a spiritual successor to Hyperlight. Uninterrupted gameplay. That's nice. Wow. Ooh. Witness the power of the PS5. That looks nice. Solar Ash. Sounds like you got a rash from Sola. Faces, people, Hitman, everything.
It was always gonna end like this.
I wanted, yep, that story in Hitman.
All your hard work, all your sacrifice, only sped up the process. Yourself alone. Only death awaits.
Madness la onda. All right. Doesn't look like they have much of that. I think they probably went, we don't want to make a trailer. Just someone else make it.
Here from
Oh,
Interactive.
maybe they are.
In Hitman 3,
Agent 47 is back for his most intimate and professional contract in his entire career.
He's gonna kill his mother-in-law?
This is also the dramatic conclusion for the World of Assassination trilogy. I'm so proud to be here to present a little glimpse of the gameplay where Agent 47 is on top of the world in Dubai. Enjoy.
Yeah, I've thought the last couple of Hitman games have been fantastic. Don't care about the story whatsoever. It's more about like how many scenarios can you have, what new toys and physics can you mess around with, how many people can you put on the screen at one time. Yeah, that's the thing is like I don't even feel the need to finish them. You just play a few of the levels and mess around as much as possible. So the story is just nothing. I want to see what he can do. What can he do? Okay, Hitman. That's it. What can you throw at people's heads? That's what we want to know. How many NPCs can you put on the screen? You know? Mer. You have to play this game every time you want to access your settings. If you want to enter a new password for your Wi-Fi, you have to go into Astro's Playroom and find it. That's the second or even third Mario 3D World looking platform game, which I'm a fan of. What's that thing that people have problems with their Wi-Fi? It's like their net. It's like some weird setting that stops people from connecting on PS5. Yeah, I think so. You know, we haven't seen hardly any, like, hyper-realistic games on here. Everything's been cutesy-pootsy. It's all been, like, Nintendo style. Which I'm all for. It's funny, they're like, the greatest jump yet. And it's all been this kind of, like, indie, Pixar, DreamWorks... like animation shorts. Like this has a real kind of like a short animation film you'd see with the different cuts and the sound and the visual jokes. There's a lot of that in games, eh? Antler face, triangle head. The little devil inside. I like this like pretty strong emphasis on indie games and indie sensibilities of just unique worlds and gameplay. It's very artsy, all this stuff. Like, we haven't seen any
What's up, everyone?
third person.
We're to the New Orleans Pelicans. Here we go. The first ever teaser for NBA 2K21. Y'all are not ready for this.
Zion, can you take your headphones out? No. Okay, can you speak into the mic? No. I'm gonna be 20 feet away from the mic. Oh, yeah. Real hemorrhoid physics.
Bring you down, but for real, you might as well give up now. Think you got a chance, but I don't see how. Got a real tight grip when I hold that crown. I'm the first one in and the last one out. Whoever owns the place gotta drag me out.
Whoa.
I don't make a sound when I strike. You better just run for your life. Run for your life. Run for your life.
I mean, it's a cutscene. It's an impressive cutscene for a game that comes out every year. Usually the first sports game on the next console is always like... they strip away all the features and then they just give you better graphics. All the modes are gone. Oh, yes. Another cartoony looking game. Be a strawberry. Same eyes as that other game before the NBA one. The Explorer game.
Amazing, aren't they? Half bug, half snack.
Oh, is this going to be like a Pokemon camera game? Like a tour guide, zoo type collecting?
To this island. Oh, this one's lively. Beautiful seed patterns. Oh, and it's tasty too. Welcome to the island of bug snacks.
This looks really cool. Exploring an island. I guess you eat these different bugs, they give you different abilities. That looked like Grover. Sesame Street's gonna be on the phone with their lawyers. Cool.
My invitation is open. Come join me on the island of bug snacks.
Liz! Hey, I was trying to carry a lamp with my weenie hands, but I dropped it, and now the town's on fire.
Oh, again?
Pretty good sense of humor. But you've already showed the title. How could there be more? Oh. At night they become very dangerous. That looks nice. Yet another indie-rific artsy game. How many dramatic ways can we show you our friggin' logo? Like, it's just like a pornography for X or cross, circle, triangle, square. I get it.
Hi everyone.
Yay.
Thank you for being with us today for this very special event. But before we get to the end of the show, I have something very near and dear to me.
Is Shuhei okay? Does he always look like that? I'm starting to think those are in-game models. Gotta have a transition, I guess. Very near and dear. What would it be, Shuhei? I guess I've only seen him from far away. It's like a very intimate look at him. That's Demon's Souls, right? Yeah, the art style looks so like smooth and kind of cartoony. Doesn't have that kind of real grit to it. It's weird. Blue Point. Oh, Blue Point. I bet you they wish they could make their own games.
Deathloop is a next-gen first-person shooter about rival assassins locked in a time loop.
I love Arcane.
This is our unique vision. What Arcane is all about. Freeform immersive gameplay, a surreal player-driven story smashed together. Want to see some stylish action? Check this out.
They have everyone's teeth front and center and lit. Oh, yeah. I'm up for basically everything Arcane does. Yeah. Yeah. A new world to explore.
She is not making this easy.
Oh, looking even more Bioshocky. They love their Art Deco stuff. Don't you think Demon Souls always look more cartoonish and smooth than Dark Souls? I guess so, yeah. Because it was that early PS3 stuff. Yeah. I thought it looked smoother just because it had less detail. Oh yeah. So sort of like Dishonored Prey mixed with
Good morning, Black Reef. Another day, another death.
What's that game called?
Art time loops
Super Hot.
For everyone else on this island, this place is paradise. A never-ending party where hunting me is the main attraction. And no matter how I try to escape, they always cut me down. But I'm one stubborn motherfucker.
They just put a motherfucker in this.
Every loop I'm learning a little more, piecing together the puzzle.
Day after tomorrow.
And they all got
A little live, die, repeat.
There's just one little snag.
You thought it was going to be easy?
Juliana Blake, Black Reef's protector and a real pain in my ass. She may kill me 1,000,000 times, but eventually, inevitably, I will break this fucking loop.
That's two! You've already sold me. This is good. Now stop swearing so my little kid can play this. Yeah! Quentin Tarantino!
I don't like watching you die. I like killing you. There's a difference.
Maybe the other player can play as that one? More transitions for Matthew Owen. Oh yeah, just drizzle the white goo. No, I don't have a kid. All over that logo, oh yeah. Whose story? Nax?
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work.
Shit.
But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence.
Sorry,
the bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch. and into the forest deep.
What is it with that creepy story?
It's just a local tale.
God, look at her face when she turns around.
Quit being so paranoid.
Here we go.
No, no! Friendly! Friendly! Who are you? Who sent you? What's going on? They're coming. Who is?
White goo everywhere. Yeah, it's them. The game's not done. Frame rate sucks. Doesn't bother me. It's just a trailer. What's a variety? Like snowy, kind of villagey like Resident Evil 4, but then there's a mansion you can get to. Some kind of like Wolfman mutant.
Chris? Sorry, Ethan. Why?
That looks nice. Images represent a game still in development. Yeah, that looks pretty good. You know what I feel like they haven't? Chris is bad. I feel like a lot of times in game stories, I don't, especially from the trailers, it's hard to feel like I don't believe a lot of what they're saying, you know? But who will? Was this Destiny? It's Call of Duty. Call of Duty, you can always tell because at some point in the trailer there's going to be a lot of murder. Remember in Infinite Warfare where we were like, oh, is this Mass Effect or some kind of cool space game? And then all of a sudden everyone's just getting brutally ripped apart by machine guns. Oh, Division, yeah. Looks too good for an Ubisoft game. Or too unique, you know? But the technology seems like Division. I think they're showing way too much and it's too cartoony for a Kojima game. Anthem 2. Anthem 3. Oh. Pragmata.
What is that?
What is fartest?
Freedom. Our freedom.
You and I will live here forever on the moon. 2022, Capcom. Something new. That looks pretty nice. A lot of it looked like he had a lot of different abilities and powers and like warp holes and going from Earth to space and being on different planets or a moon or whatever he was on. Oh yeah, just look at it. Look at that symbol. Yes. He put her in his van with no windows and took her to the moon. Weird.
The old ones perished 1,000 years ago. Their great cities turned to graves. In their place came new life. And new dangers. I must find a way to stop it. Or it will get worse and worse. Until it destroys us all. There's nothing I wouldn't do to save this world. No depth I won't explore. No secret I won't unlock. No barrier I won't cross. This mission is mine alone. If I falter, if I fail, there won't be anyone left to stop what's coming.
Horizon 2, Forbidden West. So that means the first game is actually called Horizon.
I will be ready.
Wow, they really, I love when a game, like they put all that work into the engine of the first game.
On behalf of the entire team at Guerrilla, we're happy to share the first
And then,
look at Horizon Forbidden West.
all the things they can do in the sequel.
Story as she moves west to a far future America.
To brave a beautiful but dangerous frontier masked with mysterious new threats.
Get ready to explore distant lands ravaged by massive storms.
And take on new, powerful machines as you return
to the majestic world of Horizon.
Stay tuned for much more. We can't wait for you to get your hands on it.
Get your hands on that. There's figure what it west.
I think there's a lot to look forward to for the community. I think fans are going to be really pleased.
As a game designer and storyteller, this is incredibly exciting. We're talking a whole new generation of ideas and experiences that we can create for the player.
No matter where they are, no matter who they are.
New experiences like we've never had before.
More iconic, interesting characters, more atmospheric, immersive worlds for players to explore.
We want to wow players.
Expect the unexpected. And I, for one, can't wait.
You can't wait.
We can't wait to share them with you.
It's so exciting.
Incredibly exciting.
It's really about love
For the players and for the players.
As a developer, that's an amazing feeling to have.
God, I feel like I'm in Clockwork Orange.
PlayStation 5.
Here it is. What it's gonna look like. That's kind of cool. It looks really big. Probably gonna be bigger than the Xbox. What if it was actually like 20 feet tall, but it actually was really powerful, like way more powerful? Yeah, it was the size of a fridge, but it was actually more powerful than a computer, than a PC. You can live inside the PS5. Oh, that is fucking sexy. Yeah. Yuck. Oh, I like it. I want to run my fingers all over it. Oh yeah, don't let that thing fall over. Doink. Cleaning it off after what? Oh. I like it. It looks very futuristic. Yeah, Felix. I'm right there with you. Oh. I don't have room for it. It looks like that'll actually probably cool because it's more of a tower. So it'll have a really efficient cooling system. Like the Mac Pros that look like a garbage can. Huh? Put two of them together? Oh, digital. I see. Goodbye, GameStop. Yeah, the Apple Trash Can Mac. They studied termite nests to find the best way of
You've seen our most striking console design yet.
Cool it
and
better.
You've seen games that can only be enjoyed with the full range of PlayStation 5's features and power. At PlayStation, we believe in generational transitions, and we put years of work into making them happen. We want you to enjoy the unique benefits of moving from one generation to the next. Thank you for joining us. We're launching later this year, and we have tons more to share. Welcome to PlayStation 5.
I feel like I'm being programmed right now. Kind of looks like a router. Oh yeah, Michael. There's a Spider-Man Miles Morales, the Black Spider-Man, the Black Spider Boy. You want a price? $2.99. Is that what it was? $3.99. Let's see. I think at the first E3 this happened. The price heard around the world.
Sony Computer Entertainment President of America, Steve Reyes, join me for a brief presentation.
A brief presentation. The price of the PlayStation 1 at E3 95.
$2.99.
It was $400. What is this? The Making of Last of Us? Let's see here. The Making of the Last. This is on PlayStation. Cool.
Journey through this game across America, you find all these different societies, all these different enclaves.
Good looking dude. Well, that's all he said. That was it. If you can get some I/O controllers that work like PS5, as long as some specialized SSDs for PC, you'd be happy. Yeah. People making router jokes, yeah. That's the thing with Twitter. Everything's already been said. I don't want to see this. It's too distracting to me with all of this talking. How about PlayStation sounds? Are there any PlayStation sounds out there? All the sounds of the PlayStation. How about Legend of Dragoon menu music? Alright, good night, Michael. Yeah. There you go. Router versus the fridge. Yeah. Well, I like that they seem to they have a high premium on very artsy games and indie games. Some gameplay, more gameplay than I kind of expected from that kind of thing. There's still some other questions like, when this comes out, are they going to be games that are on the PS4 and the PS5, and they're just going to run better on the PS5? The PS5 is going to handle all your PS4 games. Can you just sell your PS4 and get it? That's what I want to know. Can I sell my PS4 and get a PS5? Will the PS5 still play all my PS4 games? Every game that comes out, will it run on both? That's about it. Is that headphone going to be sold separately, the headset? Probably. How durable are those tips? How big is it? I guess it's probably going to be like your standard size. I think it looks really, really nice. All right, see you soon. Waka. The ball. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. I thought it was fairly impressive. A bit confusing, like, with the Rockstar stuff, the Grand Theft Auto stuff right off the bat. Was a bit like, what the hell is going on? But I guess that was part of a promotional thing. They got some money for it, or maybe they have like some kind of exclusive deal with them in the future. Moving away from physical game releases. Well, it costs them more money to put out a physical game, but there are still lots of people in the world that don't have access to the kind of internet that's going to be required to download 100 gigabyte games, where you might have 100 gigabytes for your whole month. Yeah, you don't own it. You can't just play whenever you want. Like I've still got Super Mario World, the cartridge, so I can put that in a Super Nintendo, and with no online connection, I can play Super Mario World. Whereas when I try to play games on my gaming PC that is using a crappy Wi-Fi wireless signal. You know how hard it is to load up Steam? It takes like 5 to 10 minutes of just it trying to authenticate. Yeah, lose your PSN account, the password or something, or your credit card or whatever. No games. Or if Sony just doesn't want to cover that stuff anymore. Or like Nintendo, right? It's you pay for these digital versions of the games, and then you get a Switch, and they're like, oh yeah, we don't want to do a virtual console anymore. I mean, how hard would it have been for them to do that? To make it so you can buy Majora's Mask on a Switch. People would pay again. Or let them pay $5 to move their, upgrade their Wii U version to the Switch. It's annoying. You can't even play Donkey Kong Country on a Switch. What's up with that? It's weird. But a lot of the games I thought were I'd say like 4 or 5 of the games I was really interested in. The Arcane Studio one, I'm always up for everything Arcane does. That Pragmata Capcom looks interesting. The one with that lady on the world. Here, let me get this out of the way so I can see your text. If you can't download a backup, keep yourself. You just assume it has a lifetime ticking down when you buy it. Yeah. You're kind of just, you're like leasing it. You're paying a big amount up front, which is not how a lease works, I know. But yeah, you're buying something that will expire. It's like you're buying milk. Oh yeah, because then the publishers can just keep selling it to you. How about because everything is so splintered, I was trying to log into my GOG account. That was a real pain in the ass. And then trying to access my game library, and then it was trying to download the GOG app, which I realized I didn't need. Just trying to find out what games do you own. I was looking at my phone. I go to the PSN app and I'm trying to just look at my library to see if I have to buy something again. And it takes a little bit of time to kind of get to access that stuff, which should be very simple because it's just digital, right? Should be very easy. Yeah. Although they try to get you not to. If the default thing to download from GOG is their app install, but you find some other little spot for people that know how to use computers and know what to find the works. But it's kind of like trying to download a torrent, Don't click the obvious thing. Yeah, the one with the Ellen DeGeneres lady on the planet where everything's changing all the time. That was the second or third game that had looping involved of time, which is pretty cool. That looked like a nice kind of horror thriller adventure game. That was pretty cool. So there's some games I was pretty excited for. The New Horizon looks pretty awesome. They've put all the work into coming up with the engine, and now they can really expand on what you're going to do with it. Because I felt like with the Horizon game, everything was there. It just felt kind of generic and then and limiting. And somebody had said, when it comes out at the same time as Breath of the Wild and you're used to climbing on everything, and then Horizon Zero Dawn, you can climb on these things, but you can't get past this knee-high thing over here. Yeah, Destruction All-Stars. That looked really, really good. Kind of like Rocket League mixed with everything else that's popular on Twitch right now. It'll be cross-platform for sure. I think everything that was exclusive is hyped as exclusive. And anything where they don't make it very obvious it's exclusive will be multi-platform. So, yeah. And I love the design. Oh, that looks hot. Man. And the controller looks really comfortable. It looks more like a Switch Pro controller. Ghostwire Tokyo looks pretty nice. There's even that cat game looks kind of interesting with the robot people. A lot of cyberpunk stuff. A lot of cutesy, artsy, Pixar-looking characters. Not a lot of hyper-realistic stuff other than, the NBA. So, all right. Well, I'm out of here. I'll be back tomorrow. I guess we'll try to play a bit more Still Life on the countdown to The Last of Us. I wouldn't mind trying to beat StarCraft, too. That much fun. I liked clicking around in StarCraft. We got to the most exciting mission in StarCraft 2, and then we couldn't play it because my computer wouldn't go online. Bug Snacks looks really good. It actually makes me want to look at Octodad more. They seem to really have a strong sense of what they want to do in games. So, thanks everybody for watching that with me. And sharing your jokes and comments and your expertise. That's cool. All right. Bye.